Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with y'all my newborn must-haves. And this list is definitely a minimal list because I am on baby number 4 and I have narrowed this list down, y'all. So these are definitely the things that you are going to be using almost daily with your newborn, at least until they hit that 3-month to like 6-month mark. Then that list is going to change a little bit. But if you are pregnant and you're trying to get prepared for your newborn and you're freaking out because you feel like you need all of these things to be prepared, and you're reading on the internet and watching other videos and talking to friends and they're telling you all of these things that you need to have, I'm here to tell you, you don't need to have that many things. So this stuff is definitely going to get you through that 3-month mark. I don't know if y'all can hear baby boy. He's in the little snuggle me right here. He was taking a nap, but now I don't know if you can hear him grunting, so he might be waking up. So he's making a cameo in this video. But if you guys enjoy this kind of content, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I would love to have you here in my little Soul Tribe Mama family. And without further ado, let's get started on my newborn must-haves video. So the first thing you're going to need are diapers for your baby, obviously. And everybody has their own preference, and even some diapers that some people just rave about may not work for your baby. They may be allergic to them. You never know. It just depends. So I'm going to share with y'all the diapers that I love. I have tried them all. I definitely am a fan of Pampers, and I have tried the Loves diapers, and I like Loves for when they're older, because their diapers run a little big, and so they're able to hold a lot more in that diaper so that whenever they're, sleeping at night, they don't pee through that diaper onto the mattress. But my all-time favorite diaper right now is the Hello Bello diaper. This is what they look like. This is the pattern that I have. And this is just from picking them up at my local Walmart. I also do their home delivery for their diapers and wipes and all their other products. So if you guys are interested in Hello Bello products and want to get them delivered to your home, I will leave that link down below for you to be able to do that and get their whole package deal. And you do get a discount if you do it that way. I think it's like 7 packs of diapers and either 3 or 4 packs of wipes in a box. It's either every month, or you can make it every 3 months, or whatever you want. And then you can also order any of their other products at 15% off if you do this diaper box. So if you're interested, I will leave that link down below. But I do love the Hello Bello diapers. They're super soft. They have really cute patterns to choose from. And I feel like they're super absorbent as well. I've had my newborn in one of their diapers overnight, and he's slept longer than I thought he was. And then so I sleep longer and I wake up freaking out thinking, oh my gosh, he's probably peed through that diaper. It's probably all over the place. And y'all, that thing is definitely full, but it did not go anywhere. So I really, really love these diapers. I also love that they're organic. They don't have any chemicals in these diapers. You're not gonna have to worry about your baby getting any kind of rash, like a chemical rash. So I definitely recommend this, y'all. When you have a newborn, you have to think about their skin. Their skin is not used to the outside world yet. So everything, like the air, the heat, the humidity, the dry air, if you're putting lotions or creams on them, or even clothing on them, you have to think about what is it going to do to their skin and what's going to irritate it. And if it's never been out in this world and felt any of these things yet, you definitely don't want to put something on them that has any kind of chemical or anything that could possibly, they either could be allergic to, or that could really just cause havoc on their body and on their skin. So trying to find products that are organic or very simple products that have simple ingredients is probably the best way to go. A little FYI here, if you haven't had a baby yet, your doctor may recommend that you do not give your baby any kind of bath for the first 2 weeks of their life. And some people are like, well, that's gross. Like, why wouldn't you give them a bath? Mainly because their skin is not acclimated to this yet, and you don't want to over dry their skin. Now, if you want to use like a sponge bath every other day, and meaning water and a sponge, not soap, no soaps, no lotions, just water, then definitely do that. I would rather just use a wipe, like a water wipe, and wipe them down if I need to, and then wait that 2 or 3 weeks and give them a bath. Moving on to more diapering things, which is diaper rash creams. You are definitely going to need a diaper rash cream right away. because again, your baby's skin is trying to get used to this outside world, outside of the womb. You put a diaper on their bottom, and then on top of that, they go number 1 and number 2, and the acid in that on their skin, stuck in this hot, warm diaper, is just a recipe for a rash. It's probably gonna take a while for this rash to go away. It may look worse before it looks better. And that's not because the creams or anything that you're using isn't working. It's mainly because their skin is still trying to get used to everything. On that note, I have also tried almost every diaper cream rash out there. So I love this stuff. And I mean both of these together. These are both Hello Bello products. This one is their Diaper Rash Cream, and this one is called Everywhere Balm. And I will show y'all what this one looks like. This Everywhere Balm has more of like a creamy, oily feel. It's definitely gonna soak into the skin a lot better. One of the reasons why I love using the Everywhere Balm is because it is gonna soak into the skin, so it's really gonna moisturize it. But then it also gives it like a barrier to make it easier for you to wipe off their bottom. So at your next diaper change, when you go to wipe their butt, you're gonna notice how easy it was to wipe everything off, that you didn't have to sit there and scrub. There's not gonna be any pieces left on their body that's kind of like dried to their skin because of this stuff. So that really helps when they have a raw butt. And then of course, Diaper Rash Cream, what it says. Formulated for an actual diaper rash. And again, y'all, I've tried them all, and this one works the quickest and is the best that I have used. Now again, everybody, you just got to try them out. Just because I say I love this one and I think it's the best one doesn't mean it's gonna work for you perfectly, and you know, Desitin doesn't work for you. That's not the case. You just have to try out the ones that you like. But me personally, I love this one. And like I said, I use these together. So sometimes I'll use them both at the same time. Sometimes I alternate. So I'll do this one first, and then the next time I wipe his butt, I put this one on. It just depends. But the other reason I love this cream, it's definitely not made for diaper rashes. That's just how I use it. But it's made more for dry skin, like super dry skin. And again, their skin trying to get used to everything. Babies actually lose their first layer of skin within the first week of being born. Like, they're literally lizards. So you will notice your baby peeling a lot, like their skin everywhere, their face, their feet, their legs, their arms, their hands. You're gonna see peeling of their skin a lot. I don't put this on his whole body, but like on his face, I would see it peeling all over his forehead. Then I would take a little bit on my finger and I would rub it on that area. And if I saw a little bit of peeling on his arms or his legs, then I would put a little bit there. Don't put this kind of stuff on their hands because they might stick their hands in their mouth to suck on it. I mean, yes, this is plant-based, but still, it's not meant to be eaten, you know? So don't put it on their hands, but anywhere else, it's totally fine to put it there. Okay, moving on to water wipes. Y'all are going to want water wipes. I've used a lot of different wipes, but my favorites were always the sensitive skin from Pampers. But when my baby had a diaper rash and I would use that wipe, they would scream bloody murder. And I kept thinking, well, I'm using the sensitive one. And then once I started using water wipes, I realized this is genius, y'all. Water wipes, I mean, it kind of sucks that we have to pay for wipes with water on them. I mean, I guess I could make my own if I really wanted to. Who has time for that? I don't know. So I just buy the water wipes, and what's great about this is not only do I use this for butt changes, but if he spits up anywhere, or if I want to wipe off his under his neck or on his body, then I can use these. If I want to use them on myself, if he spit up on me and I've got him somewhere, I use these. These are great for everything, y'all. And since they are water-based, you are not going to hurt your baby's skin in any way. If anything, this is going to be so much more soothing on their bottom when they have a rash to clean them with than any other wipe on the market. Now, water wipes can get expensive, especially if you have to buy a lot of them. There are other brands that sell like 99% water wipes. It's pretty much the same thing. Just do your research, find the ones that you like, that you can afford. He's getting cranky, guys. Hi, Ethan. Dude, that smile. Oh, baby, it's fun. All right, y'all, I'm back. Baby boy needs to eat, but you gotta feed him when you gotta feed him. So like I said, y'all, if you can find, you know, some that are not the Water Wipe brand but are 99% water, then by all means grab those. As long as they have 99% water on the package, then you're good to go. Now I'm gonna move on to wellness. You are going to want to have some Gripe Water on hand. This is from Wellement's Organic Gripe Water. The Wellement's brand, I really like their stuff. I don't have a ton of Wellement's products, but the Gripe Water I definitely love, and I don't know what they put in this thing, y'all, but when my baby has hiccups, I give him the dosage that they say on here, and I'm not joking, within a second there are no more hiccups. So I don't know how this stuff works, but it seriously works wonders. And my baby has had the hiccups in my belly nonstop forever. He's now out of my belly and still has hiccups nonstop all the time, which I hate for him, and he gets really upset. And y'all, hiccups are no joke for babies. Like, if you see them with the hiccups, it hurts them really badly. Their whole bodies are moving. It just looks so uncomfortable, and you can tell that they're uncomfortable. If you're gonna have any kind of, you know, wellness products with you, you definitely need Gripe Water for your baby. Next thing is gonna be the Nose Frida. This thing, y'all, it took me a while to go out and finally buy this thing. I had all kinds of like nose products for my kids, like trying to get the boogies out, trying to get any kind of mucus out, and they just did not work. I did the electronic one that has like battery operated. I've done the little bulb. I've done them so many, and they just don't work that well. And yes, he's gonna be loud, I'm sorry. He's grunting and moving. And my friend used this thing, and I was like, that is gross. That is seriously just, ugh, I can't. But I watched her use it one day on her daughter, and I realized that it really wasn't that bad. So my daughter actually got RSV when she was 6 months old, and she could not sleep because she couldn't breathe because she had so much mucus and crap in her nose. And I had to find something to get this stuff out. And so I went out and bought one of these, and y'all, this thing worked wonders. Like, it sucks for them because you're having to suck the air out of their nose, literally. So they do kind of cry a little bit, but this stuff got it out so much easier than anything else. I didn't have to sit there for like an hour trying to suck some crap and only get out a little bit, you know, out of their nose at a time. This thing seriously works. So as long as you can get past the whole like grossness of it, you need one of these. And just so y'all know, I mean, I've had this one forever, but there is a little, like, this piece right here comes off, and this is what you wash. And then this piece right here, if you can see this little squishy thing, that is like the filter. So if for some reason the snot got from this tip all the way down, all the way to this, then it would stop it there. Like, it wouldn't go through the straw into your mouth. That's never happened to me. It never gets further than like right here on this little thing. So you have this whole area to go. So after I tried it and I saw that, I realized it wasn't as big a deal. So if you can get past that point, this is definitely a must-have for newborns. All right, y'all, the next thing is for your baby to wear. Now, the number one thing your baby is going to be wearing most of the time is going to be a footed PJ or a footed sleeper onesie. I don't know, they have a bunch of different names. And a lot of people tell you to get the zipper kind, which I definitely recommend if you're a new mom, because you're gonna be so exhausted at night. But if you're doing diaper changes or having to even change their clothes, a zipper is a lot easier than snaps. I do both. The snaps, it really doesn't bother me, but I don't know if that's just because I've had so many now that I've gotten used to doing all these snaps on these clothes. I don't know why. If you're a new mom, I definitely recommend a zipper one. This one right here is from Spearmint Baby. It's my absolute favorite. I love the clothes from there, the actual brand Spearmint, because it's bamboo and it's so soft, y'all. Their onesies and clothes for babies are so soft. So this is their little footed onesie in the newborn size. It's got the feet on there, and then of course it has the little mitten part that you can flip on and off their hands. But this one does have these snaps on it, if you can see there. That one I think runs like $28 or $28 to $30 on Spearmint. If you're not wanting to spend that much on one item of clothing for your baby, I definitely think that like Target, for example, and Walmart sell really, really, really good quality baby clothing. This I got in a 3-pack. 2 other ones just like this one, you know, different pattern but the same color scheme. This is from Cloud Island and this is from Target, and again, just like the other ones, it's got the footed feet, it's got the little things for the hands, the little mittens that you flip on and off. But this one has a zipper. Not only does it have the zipper, but you zip from the top down, so that way when you go to do a diaper change and you're zipping from the bottom up to get their feet out, you don't have to take the whole thing, to zip the whole thing open. You just zip it up to like their chest to get their feet out and change their butt, and that way their arms and their chest is still warm and you don't have to worry about having to, you know, redo it right up here by the neck. All you have to do is zip it back down to their feet once you've had their feet back in there and change their diaper, and you're good to go. So I definitely do recommend these, and this Cloud Island brand I love too because the material is also really soft. It is cotton, but it is very soft. My aunt just came and brought me my favorite pumpkin spice latte, iced with mocha in it and sweet cream cold foam. Literally my favorite, especially right now. And she went and got me a little treat. I'm so thankful. Thank you, Aunt Jeannie. But she knew I was filming right now, so she brought me a little pick-me-up. Baby boy got done feeding, at least for now. He's kind of been falling asleep on me, so I put him back there for right now. He'll probably get up, hopefully not till the end of this video. I'm done filming, but if he does, that's okay. The next thing you're gonna want for your baby is beanies. If you have a daughter, then you don't need to have beanies if you don't want to. If you're really into bows and stuff like that, then you can get turbans for them that have the little frilly bow on it or the knot on it, and that pretty much takes the place of a beanie for a girl. If you don't care about that and you want to have hats for your daughter, then I definitely go with a beanie rather than a newborn hat. First one I'm going to show y'all is my favorites. I love this thing, and the lady that makes these from Etsy is super talented and well deserved that her beanie actually went viral after I posted the picture of baby Knox with it on, and I'm so happy for her and her shop. So if you guys are interested in one of these, definitely check out her on Instagram and her shop on Etsy. And just, she does restocks all the time now because she has to because so many people want to buy this beanie. But I'm so proud of her and her shop, and I love it, y'all. So it's this knitted beanie right here. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've probably already seen this. But it says Hello World on it, and she has different patches that you can get on your beanies. She's got one that says, it says hello, but with the rainbow on it. This one says Hello World. She has like ones that have deer on there and bears, and I mean, just all kinds. And she has different colors for the beanies. This is the linen color, but she has tons of different colors that you can choose from. And she actually sent more beanies for me, my daughter, and my other 2 sons, my older 2 boys. So I'm super excited to wear those and share those with y'all as well. But like I said, if you guys are looking for a really good, cute, knitted newborn beanie, definitely check out her shop on Etsy. I will have it linked down below, and get you one of these for your baby boy or even your baby girl. Now the other ones I'm going to show y'all, this is just a plain white one. It's a slouchy beanie. This one came in a pack of 4 from Amazon, and there are stretchy, and then you can fold them up or you can wear them, put them on your baby as like a slouchy beanie. Excuse me. So like I said, it came in a pack of 4 from Amazon. I don't know, I think it was like $15, $12, or I'm pretty sure it was $12 for all 4 of them. And it was black, white, gray, and then a black and white stripe. And they're super soft, super stretchy, a little bit on the thick side, which I don't mind because I definitely want to keep my baby's head warm. But I really like these. So if you're looking for more options but cheaper, then I definitely would go with this Amazon pack. And I think they come in other colors that you can choose from. I just chose the neutral plain colors. And then the other one is from Little Bipsy. This is a little kids boutique clothing line. I love their stuff. It's definitely kind of like spearmint. It's a little bit more pricey, but I think this beanie, just this one beanie by itself, was like $12, I'm pretty sure, or 15, something like that. But I love this rust color. The only thing is that it comes in 0 to 3 month, I think, and this is too big for him to wear just now. Look at that, how cute. He's so cute. Okay, anyways, this little Bipsy rust beanie, I love the rust color for fall and winter, so he will be able to wear this probably in another month or so. He probably will be big enough then to wear it. So the only thing is it doesn't come in newborn size, but you never know. I would still get one if you really like this in the 0 to 3 month, because some babies come out bigger, you never know. And some babies grow into these a lot quicker. So it just depends on your baby and how they're growing. But they do have other colors as well. I just love the rust for fall and winter. Baby boy just turned a month old yesterday, I think it was, yeah. So he's a month old. I can't believe it, 4 weeks old, baby boo. Are you smiling? Okay, y'all, next is gonna be a swaddle. Now, if you do not know how to already swaddle your baby with a swaddle blanket, they have tons of stuff out there that you can get that turns, you know, zipped up swaddles, all that kind of stuff. He's probably gonna make some funny faces. So this swaddle I love. It's from Nested Bean is the company, and they sell swaddles and sleep sacks, and I think they even have like onesies for babies. And the reason I love this is that they have little weighted, it looks like a little egg, a little chick egg, I guess is what you would call that. But it's weighted right here in that little egg. So it's got like little beads in this part of the swaddle. Yep, he's feeding again. That is life with a newborn. I gotta feed him when he's hungry. So anyways, and they also have these sides on the side. They also have a little bit of weight to them as well. And the weight is not heavy enough, like it's not gonna make your baby stop breathing. It's not that heavy, but it's just heavy enough to where it makes it feel like your hand is laying on their chest when you lay them down, and that calms your baby down to fall asleep on their own and soothe themselves. So I really recommend Nested Bean products. And then the way that they have their swaddle set up, this is just the front flap. So this is what you would put on top of the baby's chest. And then they also have Velcro for their swaddles. So they do make it easy for you to be able to just wrap it around their arms, put their arms down, you put that weighted part down, and then you wrap the other two sides over each other and Velcro them, and you're good to go. You don't have to like do some crazy wrapping. So I definitely recommend their swaddles, and I recommend their sleep sacks. Now I got this in a 2-pack. So it came with this newborn to 6-month swaddle, and then it also comes with a sleep sack that I think goes from like 3 to 9 or something. I don't have the sleep sack with me right here. I think it's in my daughter's closet somewhere, just because he's not using the sleep sack yet, so I didn't want to pull it out yet. But it's the same concept. It's a regular sleep sack, but in the middle it does have the little weighted chick right there, and then it has the little buttons on the sides for you to be able to unbutton it over their shoulders, and then it has the zipper on the bottom so that whenever you need to do diaper changes, you just unzip the bottom, pull their legs out, diaper change them, and then zip it back up. If your baby is just not into swaddles, that is okay. Some babies don't like them. They don't like feeling restricted, but most babies love that feeling. It makes them feel like they're back in your tummy where they feel really tight and secure. So it just depends on the baby, and it depends on the stage. Some babies love that swaddle stage for maybe like a week, and then after that they get used to this world out here, and then they don't want them anymore. They don't like it. They'd rather sleep with their arms out or arms up. It just depends on your baby. You just have to figure it out and go with the flow, but definitely you need a swaddle for your baby. Next thing is going to be a muslin. They call these muslin swaddles, but really it's just a muslin blanket. And these you can find all over the place. You can find them with tons of different colors and patterns, and they're really not that expensive. I think that usually they're like around 20 bucks a piece. Every once in a while you can get, you know, maybe a little bit cheaper material brand with like 3 in a pack for $20. So It just depends. This one I fell in love with. This is from Mushiko. It has retro cars on it and it's a neutral color, which I'm all about the neutrals with this baby. So I love the neutral color. I love that it has the little retro cars on there because I am having a boy, or I'm having, sometimes I feel like I'm still pregnant. I did have a boy, so I wanted to have that on there. But this is the muslin blanket. I love these because they're literally all purpose. So you can swaddle your baby with it. It can be their baby blanket. You can lay it down on the floor because they're big enough to lay on the floor if you want to do tummy time. You can lay it across the bed you can use it just as their blanket when they lay in the swing. But the other thing that's great about this is I use this a lot as a burp cloth. I do not buy burp cloths for my babies ever. I literally take the muslin blanket, I throw it over my shoulder, and I burp my baby, and then if anything gets on it, it's no big deal. I just throw it in the wash. And then these are definitely absorbent, which is another reason why they're good for burp cloths. You could even use this as a towel if you really wanted to. And if he ever gets spit up on his face or he's got anything around his face or his hands, then I use this. It's literally an all-purpose blanket. That's pretty much what it is. So it's nice to have, but I definitely recommend buying multiples of these just to have around so that if you dirty up one really quickly, you can throw it in the wash and you have another one handy. But that is exactly why I think muslin blankets are a must for every single mama and baby. All right, the next thing is a baby wrap. If you are going to be going anywhere with your baby, the most comfortable way to travel with baby, and I don't mean travel in a car, obviously you need a car seat for that, is a baby wrap. I literally hold my baby all day almost. He just does not like to be put down, and I am okay with that because he's my last baby and I want to hold him as much as possible. So I'm okay with that. But when I have to do dinner and I have 3 other kids and I'm trying to deal with my house, it's really hard to get things done. So having a carrier for your baby is hands down the best way to do it, especially if they don't want to sit in the bouncer or the swing for very long, and that's okay. Sometimes it takes them longer to get used to that. So if you have a regular baby carrier, that's fine, but as a newborn, in the newborn stage, it's going to be way more secure for them and for you if it's a wrap version. This is the one I have. It's literally one big piece of cloth or material. I don't even know how to explain it. This one is very thick and very stretchy, which I do love. It's the Boba brand. I will have this link down below for you guys if you're interested, but I also like the Solly wrap. I am definitely ordering myself one of those for baby boy in one of their new fall colors because I love all of the colors and patterns that they have. So I will also have their website linked down below if you guys are interested in any of their wraps as well. You might think it's really hard to do. I'm telling you it's not, I promise you. Once you watch somebody else do it and then you try to do it one time, you'll get it every single time. It's really not that hard to put on your body. And I just love how secure it feels on me and how secure I feel baby is on me. I could bend down to try to get a pot down from the bottom cabinet. I can do a lot of things with my baby in this wrap and not being worried that he's gonna fall out or, you know, that he's getting jostled around or anything like that. Now I do have to say, when they are super new, like first week, maybe even into their second week of life, I don't know that I would put them in the wrap. I would just use your own discretion. Because for me, because it's so tight and because you have them so close to your body, sometimes baby will want to bury their face in your chest and they could stop breathing. That is a possibility. So I did not baby wear for the first 2 weeks of his life. I waited, I think he was like, well, I have to say he was like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks old. Now he was my biggest baby that I have had. If you have like a 6-pound baby, it's just like, again, just use your discretion. I'm not going to tell you not to do that because some babies are 6 pounds and they can actually move their necks and their heads and they know, you know, they don't put their face in your chest. That's great. I just want to put that out there as a warning. If you do start baby carrying super early, right after you've had baby, just be careful of where their head is placed. And if they do move their head, that they're not moving it into your chest or into your skin to the point that they are smushing their nose and they can't breathe, if you understand what I'm saying. But other than that, definitely you're gonna need a baby wrap. So I do recommend these. So the next one is going to be a binky or a passy or whatever you want to call these. This is the Ryan and Rose version. So a passy, you are definitely going to want to have at least one passy on hand, because you never know if your baby's going to take it or not. And it's actually really good for them to have this and learn how to soothe themselves at night. For one, it's helping them go to sleep and you don't have to do all the work. I don't mean that you just throw your baby in there with the passy. I mean, you know, after you rock them and you get them almost to sleep, you give them the passy and then they are able to get themselves to sleep the rest of the way. It is also good because it actually helps prevent SIDS. So SIDS is when a baby just stops breathing at night when they're sleeping. So they could be taking a nap, or it could be at nighttime, they fall asleep and they either somehow bury their face into the bed or the side of the bed or a blanket or something and stop breathing, or there are instances where a baby has been on their back and just has stopped breathing. And it is seriously the scariest thing in the world to think about. So anything that we can try as moms, I'm sure every mom is like this. Like, one of the reasons why you jump up every like 10 minutes at nighttime to check on your baby to make sure they're breathing when they're still sleeping, because you're just afraid. So if they're constantly sucking on a passy, then they're obviously breathing to be able to suck on this. They're alive. So that is another reason why I would recommend one, because even if you're not sure if you want to give your baby one, or your baby may not even take it, and that is okay. My kids, I didn't really care if they had one or not. I wasn't like, oh, I have to have one, or no, I don't want them to have that. We gave them one in the hospital here and there, and then at home, and some of my kids just, after like a couple weeks, just stopped taking it and they just didn't want it anymore, and I was okay with that. But my last baby, my daughter, definitely liked having her binky every once in a while. And then this baby, we definitely give this to him to try to help soothe him. He loves to breastfeed and he loves to suck all the time. He's like a huge sucker. So, a huge sucker. He likes to suck all the time. So instead of sucking on me all day, okay, instead of sucking on me all day, then I try to give him this pacifier so that he knows the difference between eating and just soothing, if that makes sense. You definitely have to train your baby in that, because if not, they will want to be on you all day, 24/7. What am I saying? He loves being with me all day, 24/7. Okay, this is the Ryan and Rose passy. I love theirs. I've always given my kids theirs. I think they're the closest to the hospital grade ones, which is why I buy theirs. Plus they have tons of cute colors. And then this is also their little passy clip that I like as well. And they have tons of those. I mean, all kinds of colors, shapes, sizes, everything. So if you're looking for one, I definitely recommend the Ryan and Rose. But again, there's tons of other ones that you can choose from and try out. If you're not quite sure what your baby's gonna like, then buy this one and maybe 2 other brands and just try it out and see which one they like. But I definitely would recommend having at least one binky on hand. I know, you did paying up, huh? All right, y'all, so the next thing you're gonna wanna have is a baby lounger. This is the Snuggle Me brand, and I'm really sorry, hopefully in this camera you cannot see how many stains we have on this thing, because I did get the regular natural color, which is just like this white cream color. This is a cover though. It comes with the cover and the actual Snuggle Me lounger. I think now they also have the Bear is what they're called, and it doesn't have a cover, but it comes in different colors. So it just depends on what you like, but this is the original one. So it does come with just the cream cover, and it's just a cream color as the lounger itself. But so I can take this off and wash it, but we've had that for so long with my other kids that it's definitely stained like forever. But I think I want to get a new cover for it in a different color. They have tons of covers to choose from, different colors to choose from, gorgeous colors. But anyways, let me get on track here. So Snuggle Me Organic is the company. This is their baby lounger, and they do have a toddler size as well, but I love this baby lounger. I have put my daughter and my son in it. I wish I would have had it with my first 2 and I didn't. But they love this thing. Now, there is a warning on this. Snuggle Me does not recommend that you leave your baby in here to sleep in it, like at night or at nap time. But I will say, I have let my kids do that. Use your own discretion. Definitely watch your baby. Don't just, you know, put your baby in here and then leave them like you would in a crib. You definitely want to have them somewhere. If they are sleeping in their Snuggle Me, they're somewhere near you. So if they're next to you, or if you're in the kitchen and you have them on the table, I don't know, something. Just make sure that they're within eye and arm's reach. But I love this thing because the way that it's made is that once you put baby in here in this middle part, it kind of like folds into the baby. And it's never gonna like suffocate them or anything like that, but it's just gonna fold in enough to where everything around them is just gonna feel more secure. It's almost like swaddling your baby, how that makes them feel. It's the kind of the same concept with this. So once you lay baby down right in the middle, it just kind of curves up around baby and makes them feel more secure and comfortable. I definitely recommend one of these so that if you need to do something, you need to lay baby down, and you're out in the living room or something, you can lay this on the floor, even on the couch, and lay them in there for a minute so you can fold laundry or whatever else. And they're nice and secure and happy. Happy babies. Happy baby is a happy mama, okay? So there's that. There's that. All right, y'all, the last thing on my list is a baby swing. Now, the swing that we have is the Mamaroo, and I love it. Again, just like the Snuggle Me, I've had it for my son Abel, my daughter Jade, and now this one. And for me, hands down, the Mamaroo has been the best swing. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Bless you. I love it because it's super compact. It's definitely lightweight, so I can move it around the house if I need to. It's got tons of different movements. It's got different sounds. I can even do Bluetooth. I can add a cord to it for my phone or for any other kind of music that I want to play there. You can move it to where it lays flat or upright. So if your baby likes to be more upright and be able to see everything when they're swinging or sitting somewhere, then at least it gives you that option as well. I personally think it's one of the best swings they've ever come out with. That being said, my kids have all loved it. I do recommend that you find these on Marketplace and get them used from some other mama, because they're probably not been used for very long, so they're still in good shape, and you get it for like half the price or cheaper. So if you're not sure if your baby's gonna like it, try it that way, and if they don't like it, you can resell it and you can get a different swing, and you know, just keep using that formula until you find the one that your baby loves. But again, like I said, I personally love this swing. I think it's awesome. All my kids have loved it. It's somewhere I can lay him down if I need to go do something while he's moving and having a good time, or he's maybe falling asleep in it. That's a smile. There's a smile, baby. Oh, he's my first baby that has ever smiled so early on. Like, he literally started smiling at me, probably he was like a week and a half old. And my daughter, it took her forever to smile at us. Like, I swear she had like a mean mug look on her face all the time. But I will put in a little clip of him chilling in his Mamaroo while it's swinging so y'all can see what it looks like, because it's, I mean, it's not that heavy, but I'm not gonna like lift it up and hold it up right here so you guys can see it. So I will definitely just enter a clip right after this to show y'all what it looks like. I do recommend having some type of swing, so if you're not ready to buy the Mamaroo, or you've already bought a different kind of swing, definitely try out whatever you have and see if your baby likes it. And if they do, great. I just think you need to have something with movement. For me, bouncers are a waste of money. My kids have never liked them. They don't move that much. They don't do enough for them. A swing is something, especially like the one that we have, you can actually, you know, you get at least like 5 different movements out of it that you can try out with your baby. So the baby needs some kind of swinging or going back and forth movement. If you ever notice when you're holding your baby, you're either bouncing them like this, or you're moving back and forth, or you're walking and they start to calm down, that's because they love that movement from being inside your body, and you've always been walking around and doing things while they were in your tummy. They know that and they remember that, and that calms them down. You know how some people are like, oh, you gotta be super quiet around newborns and you gotta be gentle and don't jostle them too much. It's really not true, because they're so used to doing all of those things in your belly, and those are the things that comfort them. So having loud sounds, loud music, or white noise playing, or the TV playing in the background, and having the swing moving, and all of those things are not new to them. Those are things that they feel when they're in your tummy. So that is why I definitely recommend having a swing for your baby. All right, y'all, that is the end of my newborn must-have video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you got some ideas. Like I said, this is definitely more of a minimalist list. You'll probably see other videos like this, and they'll probably have way more things on there. I don't want to say that what they have on theirs is not necessary, but I will tell you just from my own personal experience now with 4 kids that a lot of that stuff I really haven't used and I don't really need. You know, if you're like all the rest of us, we're all tight on money and finances are tight right now because of COVID. You don't want to be out spending all of your money on all of these things for your baby and then realize later that you really didn't need half of them. This stuff you guys will definitely need and use. And then, like I said, and I've said this before in my other videos, do not hesitate to buy stuff hand-me-down. Get on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, get on, you know, OfferUp or these other kind of like LetGo, I think is one of them, and just see what you can find around your neighborhood, around your city. If they do, you know, maybe somebody's gonna swap you something, or it's gonna be like half the price of it if it was brand new. I definitely recommend trying to save money anywhere that you can, because you're gonna need to buy lots of diapers, and if you're not breastfeeding, formula is not cheap, so you're gonna need to buy lots of that. It can definitely pile up. Please don't go out and buy things that are unnecessary, right, y'all? So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all on my next one. Bye.